Yes, hello guys. I don't know what went on with the previous stream that it crashed like it did. I don't know what happened. I, why is today one of the days when this stuff happens? I'm going to Opera GX and making sure that how much CPU power it uses. Hello, both still welcome to the stream. Also, let's just say that yes, I had the thoughts of job searching this week to try to help out others, but you can't exactly do job searching in weather that could possibly give you a heat stroke. Okay, activate certain things at WeMod, we're good to go there. I do hope that the people that were a little bit trying to attend the previous live stream try to do it again. Like, I don't know if it's the weather affecting my connection here. Like, I'm not using Ethernet, I'm just using the Wi-Fi antenna that's on my gaming laptop. I'm not having any other way of connection to the internet being used. Oh no. That game is just beating me here. This guy doesn't deserve it. He may have grabbed up all this car, but now I'm grabbed up dollaring it from him. But yes, hello and welcome all to this live stream. Just remember guys, I could be doing something else in life, but because of the weather conditions, I will not be, I'll be trying not to go outside because basically because so much of a distance could cause us, well, like I said, there are actual medical being out there. So even though, like I said before, I like to help out family members, at the same blasted time, I don't want to give myself any kind of medical issues when going out in extremely heated weather, without having a way to cool myself down. Because even though I may have a fan, it's not some kind of portable neck fan. But I've used enough of a fan to where I'm pretty much good in my own room. But if it really gets to it, I will switch on this one tower fan I have. But let's just say that I sort of prefer, over time, I kind of prefer tower fans more than regular bladed fans, because tower fans use a certain kind of way of, let's say that tower fans and how Dyson does their bladeless fans, like, they're pretty much similar, where they use certain inner things to do what certain modern planes do to generate their kind of, while the standard or traditional fans a lot of time use blades, and those blades are a little bit like the how the starting up planes were with propellers and all that. Like, sure, sometimes it can be a little bit exciting to see the things were like that, but at the same time, sometimes the best air effect is having some other kind of more genius way to generate that certain wind. But yeah, if you think about it, fans are like any kind of fan is some kind of like, you know, like some, it's just some sort of current air is just, for fans it's a lower speed than that. Besides, it would take too much electricity to generate up to that actual wind speed. But yes, for those who are watching the live stream, please make yourself known. I did, I don't know what exactly happened at the previous live stream where it just ended. Like, I don't think I pressed any kind of combination of a shortcut to cause it to cause the previous live stream to end the way it did. What? Why is today just not one of my days for having, like, you know, start up a live stream, hopefully get a good number of viewers in to get some kind of hopeful good attraction and all that. Now right there's the phone missions, but it's uncertain whether or not those phone missions will force me not, well actually, if I think about it, the phone mission here, yeah, if I really give it a thought, the phone mission here basically, yeah, I think since if I could recall this one correctly, I do think we'll be able to use our furnace because it'll be a test of speed. But well, if I somehow know when we're all tired of Rise FM, I'll just switch it to another Grand Theft Auto 3 station. Because it seems like not it seems like it's not a lot known to a whole bunch of YouTubers that basically most or all the music of GTA 3 was made by Rockstar. So wouldn't that mean that the music would be non-copyrighted? Blasted traffic! Oh no, 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 no. Please be another furnace. If I stay in this furnace, it won't explode. But then again, I don't want the NPCs to catch up. Ah! A nearly identical one. Like for GT3, most or all the stations I can agree with. Boom. Now the next one, you'll be forced to jump ship of your vehicle. I have a high score in human bowling. Now let's just say that the next film mission right there basically will have Claude use a different vehicle. So to prevent this, I'll use it once I know for sure that I could use it and not ditch it. Unless I can happen upon another furnace to just jack. But let's just but I'm still saying out loud that for any that are watching that not put emojis or any kind of text in chat, please make yourself known. And that's right, I think they want me to run over these Diablos. Just do a whole bunch of human bowling on these Diablos. I should put those emojis in the chat buzz though. It seems like even if they make their calls right here, it seems like the real location's over here. I guess that's one way to make sure that their doings are not being so much tracked. I know I was seeing some people come. I know I saw someone that was seeing my previous stream before come in, and all of a sudden when I try to do this refresh stream, they're not coming. Like, is the notifications broken? Like, I just tell you straight up, today's just not one of those days where I know that there's gonna be a day or so in the week where there's not going to be that high of view counts or whatever, and because that's sooner or later, I may just go on a privating spree where I look at what videos and streams to not do up to not get up to a certain amount, and then I just private them. So whatever content you guys are able to see, that's what I'm allowing to see, so you guys, so you guys, how much I've improved and all that. Hopefully. Now, um, I'm gonna put on the in-game radio, and I'm gonna make sure the water in my flask is cold, cause cold water a lot of times helps when singing or speaking a lot. So let me just put on in-game radio. Okay, right here's the Jamaican radio station. Enjoy. Alright guys, I am back. I'm just trying to hum out something. Let's just say that I'm trying to hum out a rock song that I know from a very great rock band, but you know, trying to avoid this. Like, sure, this channel, like, let's just say that if any kind of ads pop up on the channel, it's not because I monetize, it's because I allow certain music on, and for YouTube to appease the certain companies and all that, the ad, the any kind of money from the ads would be sent to those companies. So really, when the time gets to where this channel can get the big huge go ahead for monetization, it's gonna be taking a bit of time for me to sift through so many videos of removing any kind of certain audio just to make sure that if anyone were to rewatch or relook at anything, that that there would be anything that would. Man, I was turning around all that just because I saw the Infernus and now it's out of my sight. Come on, Infernus, need a faster car than this. Sure, it's a car, but it ain't the it like usually when it comes to these kind of games, I like drive something fast. Of course, in reality, you want to go with a more comfortable speed. Let's see here. Whole bunch of mess. And sadly, I had to drive meh because I don't see any kind of. I'm trying to find the exact word. There's no kind of meaning word here. Okay, I'm looking at blast. I cannot find a better more suitable vehicle than this. Wait a minute. Is this the mission where you have to steal various game calls and all that? Let's see here. There. No, drop. Aha. Okay, I know what they're meaning here. Okay. Uh, oh no, I completely forgot near the beginning of the game. I forgot that the hot rod that I was stolen up, that hot rod was a part of the Diablo's kind of vehicles. Sometimes it's wise to store that up just in case you do this just in case you do this kind of phone mission. How many of you guys are enjoying this certain kind of voice impression or interpretation or whichever? I I hope I'm I hope that this sounds like a country like an American country voice that it's that it's the most proper way of doing it without sounding too much southern. Or maybe it came from the south. I don't know. Man, the Jamaican music game is interesting. Well, I don't know any other safe way down there, so here I go. And I safely made it. let's just say for this game that sometimes so much ahead in Chatterbox, it's really something that gets on looping and all that. Like for Grand Theft Auto Vice City and San Andreas, like they both have radio stations that are pretty good when looped, but this game, it seems like someone should modify the stations to have a little bit more music or something. But 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 as far as I'm aware of, Grand Theft Auto Vice City of this certain edition of a trilogy, apparently, the music within this game, no, not this game, but Vice City, since has such nice '80s vibes. Well, you know that basically this got extended because of so many people can agree with a certain past that so far hopefully what now when the nostalgia goes on that the 80s and 90s were pretty darn good or even great, and the reason why is because not much of some of the things that are being put into the public today were not either much spoken up or even uh or even, well, how much you guys like this or I don't how many you guys like this some kind of impersonation. I'll go for a little bit while longer, but if there's barely anybody in the chat at all, then sooner or later I may just end the stream. Like, come on, why am I just having one of those days? Just why? Why, I tell you why? Uh, I'll just, I'll just take whatever kind of vehicle I can get my hands on. Hey, you! Let's just say that this mission when get me to travel all the way into any kind of parts of the map looking for a certain kind of vehicle to put on the stores, that way they could possibly do their own whatever doings with them. Who know who knows if they have something good on mind or not. Also, let's just say when driving around, I think I just saw one of the listed women, well, not really listed women, but some graphical artwork that shows certain women. Of, I think I just saw Misty out on the street, as a random NPC. And as far as I know, according hello there, Pretty Count. There you are. Hello again. I let's just say last stream. I don't know what exactly happened. When will I even press? But for some strange reason, somehow the stream crashed. And all I just did was press some pretty common Windows shortcut keys that would open up the task manager and all that. Like, how in the blasted world did that cause the stream to crash? Which is why, of course, until I know Windows 7 is good enough to finally switch to, because I already have it downloaded into my booting SSD, and until I know 100% for sure that Windows 11 is more recommended by the very top elite, tech assisters or the very top tech people within the world that are running companies. I'm trying to think of the word again. I know what the word is. I'm just trying to have it coming on in my mind. And but tell me here, do you like the certain voice impersonation? I had to look for a Diablo card. I know what it looked like. It looks like some hot rod with painted flames on it. I'm trying to look for it, thinking that it should be in the Diablo territory. But man, oh man, does this game look beautiful. Like, come on, people. Why in the world have so much hatred towards a certain kind of edition of the game? Like, come on. You may have your PS2 copies, but please don't drag down your getting old woes onto others. I don't know if it's that or something else. But please, let me know if you like this impersonation instead of my usual kind of way that I talk. And now with this impersonation, I'm hoping that I'm not getting mixed up with other kind of voice impersonation. You want me to try to save that? Pretty count, huh? You want me to try to save that? I just hope it doesn't get this string to be questionable by YouTube. How in the world could I get the Diablos to get their own kind of game cards around? Hmm. Maybe one way is by causing this. I seriously know what the game cards look like, but the huge reason I am being around here is because I'm doing a phone mission where basically a whole bunch of Jamaicans want. Hmm. Oh, really? So my mother is my sister. There you go. But anyways, I'm looking for a Diablo card. And yes, I at one point had one stashed in Claude's own, garage. And I don't exactly know if I even kept it in there. But I know it looks like it's a it looks like some sort of plastic retro hot rod with hot flames on it. I am really just wondering, like, why were they not spawning? Cause come on here, I'm trying to get this done quickly. Of course, that's right, I exchanged that certain hot rod from that certain pimp shotgun mission for that Banshee. Just in case I ever want to use the Banshee, but I didn't have it transferred over yet. But yes, that's another vehicle that I should at some point eject from that garage into my garage in the other island. Let's see. Hmm. I see a whole bunch of Diablos. I shot some of them just to see if anything would happen. But apparently, it doesn't seem like any other vehicles are spawning. Blast it! I guess next vehicles are the Leone vehicle. Now I might as well take the nearest my vehicle. I mixed a whole bunch of impersonations. What the crud? As soon as I thought the ghost were a Leone vehicle, right there it is. I gotta get this one to stop. Just stop. Stop, I need that vehicle. Right there it is, a very Diablo vehicle that I named. You ain't getting. Come on. Come on, I gotta get stopped. Okay, I gotta stop. Okay, now the FAC took that other vehicle. Now it's time to actually turn around and turn this one in. And then we'll get on to Leone's. Now, if there's enough attention, I may, like we said before, I may also do a Grand Theft Auto Vice City of the same kind of edition of a stream. And I very little will say what exact edition is, because everyone will just we'll just have a little fit about it. So you know, when doing these live streams, I made sure to list it as a certain classic edition because you're still playing the classic edition, but you know, like who's to say if no one's bothered to ever try to add certain mods to the classic version where it almost looks exactly like this? Yeah, that's what I'm doing. That's the reason why I was kind of wandering around like that, because I was wandering around waiting for a Diablo vehicle. Because I'm doing this kind of mission where you take vehicles and store them away for the Jamaican gang. Now it's time for Leone. And usually the Leones keep their vehicles nearby Salvatore's old mansion. Now let's just say that it's already been theorized before that. Oh wow, look at that! A lot of people made certain complaining videos like, "Oh, Rockstar censor Claude of that." But guess what? I just had Claude nearly get into the vehicle, and right there and then he just showed the middle finger. People made videos saying like, "Oh, that they filtered out Claude's middle finger." No, they were just trying to make a thumbnail and all that just for hatred views. You gotta wake the crowd up. And I just passed by a blasted furnace once again. Ah, man. Look at this. I'm trying one of their Jamaican vehicles. The funny thing is that they don't want their own kind of vehicles. let's just say this. Let's just say this mission would be more of a breeze if I had some kind of mod put in where I could put up some sort of vehicle spawn. Like that exists, but I didn't exactly put that in. The shotguns will be waiting for you. What do you mean the shotguns? Look at that. The garage is still open for the last time from the one mission where I was eliminating Salvatore Leone. Sadly, Salvatore Leone had 10 or so years of having his gang rule so much of Liberty City. But then once, because Salvatore is so paranoid because of what CJ did. Well, there's so many other things already on the internet about that, and it depends if you guys want me to even cover it. Oh yeah, just to let you know, the one of the essential mods I have in Grand Theft Auto 3 here is that none of the games are hostile towards you. Because how blue blazes could they even imagine what vehicle that Claude was driving or even who eliminated Salvatore Leone? Like, think about it. How the blasted world would they know about Claude killing Salvatore, or even what vehicle he would even be driving? And because of that, I have a certain mod that kind of fixes certain things where games will not go after Claude because they may not even know if Claude really messed them over. Oh, sort of comfortable. What's this about? Hold up. Out of nowhere, this showed up. Just let you know that basically Vito exists within the Mafia games, and so far it's unconfirmed whether or not the Mafia games even take place before the Grand Theft Auto series. Even though that the Mafia games are basically made and developed by someone that's connected with Take-Two, who even knows if the Mafia games are even connected? It would be shocking if they were somehow. Because when you mentioned Vito there, I was thinking about Vito Scaletta. Sooner or later, I gotta get some water down my throat and all that just to make sure that I can still do these certain impersonations just to make the live streams and videos a little bit more shook up or mixed up or something. And also I'm gonna try to do another impersonation that hopefully when saying it doesn't cause any kind of video get stuck down by a possible grade. I'm gonna make sure that my vehicle is in the right kind of setting. Here we go. To infinity and beyond! Blast! Now I gotta go all the way back up to infinity and attempts. Oh, Godfather? I possibly know the Godfather movies and there's a Godfather game, but I haven't even bothered to even see it or play any of it. I know it exists I know it exists because other people say about it, but I haven't even bothered tapping into it. And the same goes for Scarface. I know the movie exists, I even know that there's a game that's a sort of a sequel exists, but I haven't even bothered much tap into all that. It may take some time, but I have to reverse this engine. To infinity and beyond! Make a Mario Dragon impression. I don't even know who it is. But I know I can possibly do an Italian impression. Or maybe that's a cut three, or maybe I'm mixing Italian and cut three together. It's a me, Mario. Of course, I don't have the certain tones for Mario, but I'll at least try to do a little bit of Italian impression. Or it's an impersonation. Say hello. Oh, yeah. Say hello to my little friend. I'm just trying to extend the game a bit by doing the phone missions. Because of the length of Grand Theft Auto 3, if you were willing to only any of the other missions besides the phone stuff, basically the game wouldn't feel much as like you try to do your best for the game and feel almost as long as Vice City. But geez, imagine a different timeline or some kind of alternative thing where close to the games were in strips from Rockstar instead that they pursued doing some kind of definitive edition of Red Dead Redemption, but it wasn't at all with these kind of graphics. Or even Grand Theft Auto 4. I just imagine that. It's just a shocker of how much negativity that people have across the internet. Huh, that is a good question. What, what is really? Let's just say without let's just say without the certain things I have turned on, this would be quite the nerve-wracking side mission. Blast, did I accidentally explode a Turismo or some sort of nice high quality vehicle? Oh no, it's a pretty previous vehicle I was driving. Whoops, that other car, but we'll just leave the other car on. Oh, shut up, you vehicle. But who's to say what came out first? There's either that Scarface sequel game that could have came out first before Vice City, making Vice City a Rockstar copycat. But of course, there's another kind of Tommy called Tommy Angelo of Mafia 1. Man, I was going for country. I'm kind of doing mix of country voice and as well as a little bit of a Russian kind of thing, but then as well kind of mixing a little bit of Italian. Wonder what's going on here? Mamma mia! I keep on forget. Man, I'm so much used to sometimes going up those stairs for a certain mission, and I just keep on not knowing that I don't have to go up there. I have things a little bit mixed up with this main mission. Well, I don't. Well, I don't know 100% for certain if I should do a little bit of looking up at all. If there's any, I don't know if I should bother look up about that. You know, the very thing about which came first, Scarface game or Vice City. My phone so that way it doesn't switch off on me while doing all this. Gotta make sure I can look at the legend. Cause apparently if you don't have the most latest high-end hardware, it's not like you can exactly be able to use another screen without having any kind of performance hit. Now let's see here. Briefs. Cartel expected you already passed. You go and sell your the car. Head north and you'll find one in Newport. Yardie. Oh, great. I think I was a little bit helping the Yardies before. Man, oh man, let's just say you play so much other Grand Theft Auto games that sometimes you get so much things mixed up. Which things is stolen, all that. Now, now we gotta look for. We were driving a Yachty car before. The Yachty car is basically something the Jamaicans drive. I would also try to do a Jamaican impression. Wait a minute, now just I thought. Now I'm even doing a little bit of mix of Jamaican. Like sometimes I a little bit mix in some of their English, some just to be a little bit fun with how I talk and all that. But now I'm just doing some of a mixed impression. It's so mixed. Now I gotta find Yachty car. I think I have to turn around and try to hope and wait. I may be driving a Stinger, but that's not exactly the car that I need. And I know what it looks like because apparently the Yachty cars have a certain kind of design on their seats. Like, wait, hold up. I know the Yachty car looks like that thing, but it doesn't exactly have that kind of seats. Let's just say that up in this area is where the Colombians are. As you can see here, we have a Colombian vehicle here. But sometimes it's really not correct when you come over here during a mission that you need a certain vehicle, and suddenly it's going to be a while for one to come. Now, all of a sudden now it's starting to come back to memory of where it should really be to find the car. That's not it. There's going to be a cameo of Tommy City. Wait, hold up. What is... I'm trying to read that, but part of my voice kind of obscuring some of your words here. But let's see, there is going to be a cameo of Tommy Mercedes and British, but the idea got scrapped to having. Ah, yeah, Rockstar has a past of making great games, but sooner or later they don't exactly maintain a great kind of connection with the previous people that they had for their previous games, and thus, it like the sad thing is what goes for Grand Theft Auto 4. There's files for Nico to be installed to also try to be installed on Andreas too, but guess what? It didn't happen all because the very person that was doing the very voice of Nico just had beef with Rockstar because they weren't paying him the proper amount that he was actually owed for how many copies were sold. Let's just say that the certain lawyer was definitely in San Andreas, but I could get what a puff. Ah. Let's just say sooner or later I got to drink the certain water because this certain water has a certain flavor mixed in that has a bit of caffeine. It's it's possibly cheaper and healthier than possibly even sparkling water, or even soda, or pop or cola. By the way, guys, the frame rate that you guys are seeing on stream that may be so smooth is because my encoder is doing its best to take whatever game that's in, whatever frame rate that's in the game and give it to you guys smoother. Believe me on this, sometimes, like I've said before, the frame rate of the game may be, guess what? In order for, but guess what, in order to make sure that things are set up proper, on, things have to be set and done in the browser. Sadly, the very person that was with me also got a sad death. And let's just say, a nice little kind of wake up call to any surprise scientist is, like, let's just say that Jamaican sister kind of a little brought up something here. To what? Here's what I really think. Well, I 100% no, but I do think that in reality, that every day that you can use so much of your brain power, try to you have to have a healthy mix of science and as well God. But I won't get further into it because I don't want to kind of, well, let's just say I don't want to turn off the audience. I'd rather have the audience be well turned on to what I really want to spread on my channel when, when enough of you guys would actually tolerate what I have to say. So someone just insta-click off what I wish to say. Like, let's just say that besides the sports cars and as well the certain exotic cars that you like to use for the racing, this car is having a unique insight. Like, at least the Jamaicans know how to make something that's ultra blah to something that's actually tasteful. Now, depending on view count and the interaction text chat, that possibly there's well, actually not possibly, there's a high probable chance that the higher the view count and the higher the interaction in the chat, the more this. Hopefully. Let's just say let's just say that another series on the channel that I had to purposely private because it wasn't exactly getting enough attention and all that. But it's a certain game that I do wish to actually re-show to you guys in the future. And I hope by that time I also have the exact same installed files, so that way when I show it to you guys, that it is in that you guys will see in the best way possible. Options, gameplay. Let's see here. Let me just make sure that's switched on. Look at this, guys. I'm getting high scores at Human Berlin. Now, let's just say that any of the videos in the past that I show my face, those videos and streams are hidden. They're hidden from the public. And the reason why is because I only show my face and all that just in the hopes that possibly that being someone like a pro and all past with this channel will grow, but apparently it had to take shorts and other things just to grow up this channel. So all you guys get is either sound gameplay or just my voice. The only way I'll ever show my nice face to you guys is when the channel's large enough. Now, I'm not trying to make it sound like a blah thing like every other channel, but it's just a way, it's just one of the possible ways just get the audience who really want to get you to show yourself. And the only way you'll be able to see my previous content is that when the time comes when this channel's large enough where people want me to react to my previous content and have the certain moments where I possibly cringe at my previous self because of how much progress was made. But good, positive progress. Hold up, I don't know if I'm supposed to kill him or not. Push the game responsibility. Well, here comes some more human Borland. Strike! 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 I got a brand new fresh high score against the Diablos. Let's switch up the let's get the radio station switched up. In fact, we haven't done flashback yet. Let's just say that that if I just see it gets down to one view and barely any kind of chat interaction, that may shorten the live stream's duration, which means that then the next bit of gameplay would have to be reserved until a later time. It's it, it could be possible that we are done with the Jamaican Terrible missions. Well, I know the best way to deal with these yardies. Basically, get them to think that what their kind is basically doing it. That will definitely get them a little bit slowed down. But then they'll have to call. But of course, then they'll have to have someone to really think, like, wait a minute, is someone trying to get them to have them, they'll trying to get them to have some kind of internal conflict? Well, there you go. Well, it's hard to kill them quickly when you're having to go through some kind of park that wasn't exactly made for driving. Are you hearing the terrible things that some of the kids are saying? That the more shocking things that the kids are saying on that commercial. I get that Rockstar may be making some kind of joking ad here, but that's a shocker if any kind of place in the past actually had that happen. I got to get one or two more eliminated for it to be mission complete. If I don't, oh crud, try another one. No, 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 no. Ah, crud, dread it. Good thing it happened when that. Maybe it was good that happened. Well, this instead of running this one over, he's gonna be dealing with this. Man, I only got 4 of them riddle. And they're so spaced out too. I think I just gotta eliminate one more before it done. I gotta hurry it. I was gonna end up with another mission field. Blasted traffic! I blame the traffic. Hear me, guys? It's the traffic's fault. But I think Buster just putting out emojis like that just to be peaceful and all, just to be peaceful. You know, to try to keep the chat going. Uh, while, because some people may not have words to say, so they may just use emojis. I just wanted to be right beside a tree where then he suspects something. Man, let's just say try to get them to be silenced with the vehicle of their own kind is a little tricky with this rainy weather. Please forgive me for my many attempts at this mission. And yet people want to complain about Grand Theft Auto 4 certain vehicle physics. Okay, I think 8 or 9 is what's. I think 8 or 9 is what's needed. See here, guys. As soon as I try to get. Okay, I have up to 9. Either I get this next one, like, blast it. I think it's like 8 or 9 that's just needed for you to pass the mission. Oh, just 9. Well, good thing that happened. Hold on, guys. I gotta pause and put on a music station, cause let's see here. Decibel Pro. I'm live streaming. Let's just say that someone was about possibly was going to say something to me, but he then went like, never mind. And I'm meaning like a sibling. A sibling was kind of calling to me. See, like I said before, it's possible that some people on YouTube may want to watch things, but yet sometimes, they may be able to watch, but not much talk, so they may just use some kind of positive emojis. Who does, who's he mean by we? Yeah. Let's just say that. Okay, what? Since we're in a mission, I'm gonna have it lit. I'm gonna have to let it give. I'm gonna have to let it give me the certain thing of retrying the mission because I didn't exactly drive right and this happened. Sorry guys, this may take a bit. Let's switch up with Chatterbox. Let's now not do that. breach. So we got, let's see, uh, you got the, yes, this mission where, yeah, let's just say that he's a government agent that doesn't give his company government seating, well, because basically because they'll have a certain they'll make sure that a certain person elected are then it's our person that could be doing better for the place. Now, let's just say before I go ahead and collecting the evidence here, it's best to just ram them until all the evidence is loose on the ground, and then we just go back and vacuum it all up. I'm gonna have to grab another vehicle now. Oh, a stinger.
Covered Equinox.
After the divorce and losing little Tommy, life was getting me down. I couldn't focus on anything. After trying Equinox, I've been employee of the month 3 times in a row. I used to fold Equinoxes for hours at a time. Now with Equinox, I never need to sleep. Equinox is new from Zaibatsu Pharmaceuticals. Ask your doctor about Equinox today.
Equinox seems to be a dangerous drug.
Equinox, softening life's harsh reality.
Tonight, a TV event that will make history. Liberty City Survivor. This takes reality TV to a whole new level. We'll take 20 recently paroled guys. Where you just might be part of the action.
I was grabbing a sandwich at the Happy Print, and all of a sudden these guys crashed through the window and started shooting at each other. I was so excited, I didn't even notice I'd been hit. After that, I was hooked on Liberty City Survivor. I watch it every day.
Let's see here.
Until there's only one man left standing.
Let's see how good Lips is.
Hey folks, it's Andy, riding on the Lips 106 airwaves. Today, I'm gonna play you some sassy ladies from the 70s, 80s, and 90s. Here's a taste for you.
Come on. Wait, I don't know. I don't think you're supposed to blow up the vehicle. I think you're supposed to just try to damage it in other ways. It would be nice if I could just shoot it up and have everything just fall out like that, but... man, the driver's good. I gotta let loose of one of the things.
You're tuned to Lips. I tell you, don't touch that radio.
Like I said, I know you're supposed to tap or damage a vehicle, but I'm not for sure if it's allowed for you to shoot it till it explodes. Oh great, I ended up vacuuming up anyway because of... Come on! Man oh man. One annoying things in every kind of Grand Theft Auto game is the traffic.
So I'm sitting here thinking, where did Trey go? And it says, you're on Carcer City.
Oh no 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 no!
Let's hope those missing pieces turn up safe and sound.
Said for sure. Oh yeah, definitely hit it like that, not shooting. What the crud? Hold up, hold up, hold up. Did you guys just say that a bunch of garbage again just pulled? Did you guys just see the garbage again just pulled? I was after a truck, I shot at it, but then as soon as I unpause the game, then the game just does a random dice roll says to the random dice roll all because the vehicle stuck and says, oh that's a decoy truck like what? What? That's the most absolute. I think that's also in the original too. That's just garbage. That just on a dice roll decides when the thing is really stuck in traffic that oh it's a decoy like. Come on. if you guys really think about it, let's just say a bit more people would spare Catalina did not betray Claude like that.
Welcome back. This is Andy. Playing all the best music on the Lips 106 Expressway to Hot Music.
Man, it's just hard. Watch as soon as as soon as somehow this truck gets stuck enough where it's a decoy, like, you piece of something else. You're just doing this cause the vehicle can't go much anywhere. But I know all the ones that cause chasing could be decoys. Just to make sure that the very vehicle that you're trying to stop where you can easily hit it. Guys, I've hit the vehicle several times, like, what's causing it to, you know, let's see here. Please, I'm hitting it and hitting it, and it's just giving me to think that basically